A lot of you were wondering what was going on above Mount Rainier. Check this out. It's a cap cloud. We had lenticular clouds as well. Meteorologist Rich Marriott breaks it down for us, telling us what exactly happened.
Well, we often get strange-looking clouds around some of the volcanic peaks here in western Washington. Mount Rainier is one where we see them frequently. And what's going on when you look up at the atmosphere, even though it's clear, there's still layers in there. Sometimes you have moist layers and you have drier layers, and sometimes they're sandwiched in between each other. So what happens is you have clear air comes in, the wind blows up against Mount Rainier. It has to lift to get over it, and as it gets lifted, it cools it. It cools it enough that it condenses into a cloud, and then when it goes down the backside of the mountain, it actually warms enough to evaporate the cloud. So you'll look up and just see the cloud sitting there, but in fact, the wind is blowing through it very strongly at that point. It's just the cloud only appears right over the peak. And oftentimes, if conditions are right, it's like throwing a stone into a pond. It causes ripples going downstream. Mount Rainier does that and produces all these up and down motions, which will, of course, cool it and then warm it. So it looks like there's clouds just standing there. Sometimes they're stacked on top of each other. Sometimes they're right on the top of Mount Rainier. When they're down touching the mountain, they're actually called cap clouds. But when you look up, it looks very strange, but nothing but a cloud and a lot of wind.